Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated, "The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, 3 men from the people before you set out on a journey. As night fell, they took shelter in a cave. Suddenly, a rock from the mountain rolled down and blocked the entrance of the cave. They said to one another, 'Nothing can save you from this rock, except if you supplicate to Allah by virtue of your righteous deeds.' One of them said, 'O Allah, I had 2 elderly parents whom I honored and cared for deeply. Every night I would serve them milk before anyone else in my family or among my servants. One day I had to go far in search of wood, and when I returned, they had already fallen asleep. I milked their evening portion and stood by their bedside, unwilling to wake them, but also unwilling to serve my family before them. My children cried at my feet from hunger, but I waited until dawn, when they finally awoke and drank their milk. O Allah, if I did this sincerely for your sake, then relieve us from this hardship.' At that, the rock moved slightly, but not enough for them to escape. The second man then prayed, 'O Allah, I had a cousin whom I loved more than anyone. I sought to be with her, but she refused. Then, during a time of famine, she came to me in desperation. I offered her 120 dinars in exchange for intimacy, and she reluctantly accepted. When I was about to fulfill my desire, she said, 'Fear Allah. It is forbidden for you to break the seal unlawfully.' At that moment, I refrained from touching her, even though she was the most beloved person to me. I let her go and gave her the gold. O Allah, if I did this sincerely for your sake, then relieve us from this hardship.' Again, the rock moved slightly, but still not enough for them to escape. Then the third man supplicated, 'O Allah, I once hired laborers and paid them all, except for one who left without taking his wages. I invested his wage in business, and it grew into great wealth. After some time he returned and said, "O servant of Allah, give me my due." I told him, "All that you see, these cattle, sheep, camels, and servants, are yours." He thought I was mocking him and said, "O servant of Allah, do not make fun of me." I reassured him, "I am not mocking you. Take all of it." So he took everything and left. O Allah, if I did this sincerely for your sake, then relieve us from this hardship. At that, the rock moved completely, and they were able to walk out and continue their journey. Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim.